I'm Tom Whalen with Dee Dee and Sean from Frederick County Animal Control. Good morning, Dee Dee.
Good morning.
And you have our Shockley Honda Pet of the Week, who is Zoe.
We do.
And Zoe is a gorgeous 1 to 2 year old tabby kitty.
Yes, she is.
And it's a she, I guess, since you said
yes,
she is.
Yes. She, the people who brought her to us had a little family of cats that was growing kind of quickly, and they were feeding and caring for them and started bringing us the ones that are young and friendly and would make good pets. And she's very pretty. She doesn't, she's a tabby, but she has stripes only on her tail and feet. And the color on her body is much like an Abyssinian.
I see. Well, I looked at her face and I immediately thought, she was the classic tabby, but she has a beautiful, very unique coat. You can see her on my Twitter page or Facebook page. You go to WFRE.com and follow the social tabs. Oh, man, what a pretty kitty.
And very sweet. She likes to be held. She purrs a lot. She goes in and out of the carrier, no problem. She's a good girl.
How's the kitty population at the shelter?
Well, we have a lot. We have, of course, the Thermont case where there's 80-some cats.
Oh, yes. Man, that's the ugliest story. I hate to see these. I hate to see these stories.
It's hard to believe that someone was in so much trouble for so long and didn't allow us to help, or other rescues tried to help as well. So it got into a bad situation.
We're understanding now that that's more common than we would have thought in the past, that this is not a unique case.
Well, it depends on whether you have neighbors that notice it. So in isolated areas, clearly people can have barn cats that sustain themselves in a colony and unfortunately die of attrition, winter disease. But in cases where they're being allowed to come indoors and they're not spayed and neutered, they're not going to use litter boxes. They're going to fight with each other and give each other injuries. So it can be a real burden to care for a colony of cats if you don't have the knowledge, money, and also spaying and neutering. What the family that brought Zoe in is doing is the right thing. They noticed there were too many stray cats, so they took action and started bringing in the nice kittens, the young mothers, so they can get spayed and into homes and reduce that nuisance.
I saw a picture on the Gazette last Thursday of one of your people working on these kitties.
Yeah.
And are those cats still being evaluated? Are they going to be able to ever be adopted?
Well, it will depend on if you can find, for any animal, a suitable home for the problems the animal has.
I understand.
For Zoe, who's friendly, purrs when you pick her up, she's young,
she's incredible.
She's pretty.
Yes.
This isn't going to be hard.
No.
But if you have a cat with one eye, or a cat that's feline leukemia positive, or a cat that has diabetes, not everyone will or even should be expected to take that on.
And if you were to adopt our Shockley Honda Pet of the Week, Crossroads Animal Referral and Emergency will provide a starter kit, a gift package custom made for you and Zoe, which will include, toys and treats and supplements.
She's going to come with stuff.
She's going to come with stuff.
Yes.
She's a beauty. I hesitate to ask you about the gentleman that stole my heart last week, Romeo, the pit bull who looked like Petey.
Still with us.
How can that possibly be?
He is such a good dog.
The pictures that I posted on Facebook and Twitter, and he was in the paper on Sunday. Wow, what a sweet doggy. Well, this one is a perfect cat. I mean, if you like a lover kitty, you like a lap kitty.
She's a lap kitty.
She's a purring machine. She's eating this up alive in the studio, all the loving that she's getting. When sometimes, they're kind of shy and they kind of want to jump back in the cage. This one is a classic. This one is a beautiful kitty. Zoe is our Shockley Honda Pet of the Week. You can call the shelter, 301-600-1546, and I have that number on my Twitter page or Facebook page.
And you can see more at Pet Finder.
You can see more at Pet Finder.